The first time I saw the movie is in Cannes. So it's amazing, I think it's great because we did a lot of scenes and actually we don't have any idea of what the story is about.
我在拍摄2046的整个过程当中都是，是在一种很大的挑战下去工作的，因为首先我是第一次跟王家卫导演合作，我没有过这样的经验，拍戏没有剧本啊，你不太清楚整个电影的一个故事的走向，具体的内容你都不太很清楚，但是对我来说一开始是很紧张的，因为你不断的在重复拍摄，也许相同的一个场景，相同的一场戏，你都在不断的拍摄，那我会不适应，因为，每一个演员，你知道，拍上30、40遍，你都会失去很多自信，你会问你自己，到底出现什么事情了？你为什么永远 pass 不过去？你为什么永远在重新的拍摄？你是不是不会演戏？你会有一个过程。
I think it's always hard for newcomers, for those who work with him the first time. It used to be very hard.
那梁朝伟他在拍戏的过程当中对我的帮助很大，因为他合作过多次了，跟王家卫导演，他很熟悉了解那个工作的环境，那我慢慢的就不会紧张了，然后我就逐渐的给人物，发现要给人物很多细节的这种塑造，因为白灵这个人物对我来说太遥远了。一个年代里面的一个在香港生存的一个舞女，我觉得你很难从现实生活中去寻找这样的例子。那王家卫也是给了我很多资料让我看，那我就发现慢慢的你要给人物灵魂，这个过程是蛮艰难的，因为你要从一个陌生的开始塑造捏，像冻冰人一样，给他冰起来以后，你要刻他的眼睛，刻他的笑容，刻他的体态。一切你要去通过你的这种塑造去完成一个人物。
The way he worked doesn't change much, but it's just a matter of different projects or different stories. But he still worked the same way what he did now. Even when he was working in Chongqing Express, we still work without a script, the same style.
所以我觉得王家卫导演他是很有方法的一个人，很多人都说他不知道自己在做什么，没有剧本，什么也没有。我总觉得不是这样子的，我觉得他想完成一个人物，他是很清楚的，他很清楚这个人物，他会想尽一切办法把你最潜质的能力挖掘出来，这个是他最了不起的地方，我觉得。
He has many things to take care on the set. So nobody dares to bother him. Me too. I don't even dare to talk to him because what I can see is he's looking like this every day on the set, sitting in front of the monitor. A lot of things coming to his mind. He's indulged in his work.
Action.
He is very sure of what he wants. He knows what he wants. But he is trying to test it in different perspective, test it with different actors or in different situations. But I think he is very clear of what he wants. Actually, we seldom meet each other besides work. We used to keep a distance apart. So every time when we make a project together, it feels very fresh to each other. And that's the way we work together. On the first day I arrived on the set, and Wong Kar-wai came over me and asked me to play the same character that I portrayed in The Mood for Love. But this time he wants me to have a different interpretation of the character. And I asked what did he want me to do this time, and he said he wanted me to play a dark, mean Bukowski type of man, a playboy, a very cruel person. So it's very different from In the Mood for Love. And as an actor, I think it's very difficult because I was already get used to the Mr. Chow in The Mood for Love, and at the very beginning, I try very hard to play differently. In The Mood for Love, this character is betrayed by his wife, rejected by the woman he loves, and so in 246, he wants to make a change. He don't want to live a life like this. He wants to get rid of his past. He wants to start a new life. But at the end, I don't think he can get rid of his past. He just goes like circle, just like never-ending story.
I think in the first film, it's like he goes through certain moments of his life and come across a woman, and he falls in love, and he's trying to capture that. And in 246, it's after that whole thing, the woman's gone, and he has to overcome the sense of loss and how to cope with his own memories about this woman. Because in The Mood for Love, Maggie, that person, is a real person. And in 246, Maggie is an image, a woman's in his memory, which is very subjective. It is almost like perfect. And he always compare the woman he met in his daily life with this image, and which is very unfair because it's impossible, because she's the best. It's in his memory. And so he missed a lot of chances.
I think this character is linger in the past. He never aware of what happening in the present. So that's why he write the story. He still linger in the past. He seems like a prisoner of the past. He just cannot get out from his past.
We can never get away from our memory. It is something that we cannot control. We cannot decide what we can remember, right? If we can decide what we can remember, then that's the perfect scenario. It's very hard for you to forget something, because once, it's like what Roland Barthes said, forgetting is like keep remembering it, right?
What I think is what happened in the past affects what you are in present. So what you're doing in the present will affect what you are in the future. So I think this guy can really see what his future will be. It will be the same like what he did in the past.
最难忘的有一场戏是我印象最深，就是我第一次跟梁朝伟有了这种肌肤之亲以后，我发现我爱上这个男人了。当我回来，就是我出去一下回来，我发现他已经穿好衣服，他要离开，然后我不要拿钱给我，我又不是卖给你，那这个关系就变了。你拿出钱来以后，这个关系就变成一个买卖关系了。那个时候他的那种伤感，我觉得是对于一个女人的一种最难拍的。有一场戏，我记得是在澳门，我们拍就是我亲眼看到梁朝伟用那一张10块钱去付那一顿晚饭，那些钱都是我给他的，都是我给他的。那我当时就觉得他根本就不在意这个女人，因为他把这些他给他的这个爱情，我觉得这是爱。这一张一张的钱是一块一块他的心，他的血，我可以这样子去形容他。那发现他把他的爱他没有 keep it， 他不要了，他没有那么在意。那我觉得那个时候白灵那个时候是很痛苦的，他看着那场戏对我来说蛮难的，因为他要情绪很饱满，要很饱满的一种状态。那我记得当时天已经快亮了。因为你知道拍王家卫导演的戏特别大一个特点，大家都是在赶，我们花很多时间，但是要拍到最关键的一些镜头的时候，天可能快亮了，或者是要赶飞机了，或者是最后一天了，经常会出现这样的一个紧急情况。
It's very exhausting. This is my experience this time when you do a character for that long period of time. And unfortunately, I have to work for some other projects at the same time in between the shooting of 2046. So it's really hard to get used to this character. But after you get used to this character, you have to get away from this character and move on to some other characters. And after you finish that, you come back to the character. Technically, it's hard. And it's exhausting. It's very tired if you get into one character for that long time.
We produce the film ourselves, and I'm also the producer of the film. And we work with a very small crew. And we have different heads, wear different hats during the production. So like William Chang is the production designer and is also the editor. So it is a long process. We just keep it like a very minimal crew to stay the way we are. And so we are actually playing different parts, and it takes a lot of time. In the film, actually, all the women are playing one role. We want to combine the finest woman in Asia to one ideal woman, which is impossible to find in life. Because what we are trying to tell is, what is the person that we love? Is it in the one that we cannot have, or we cannot have what we love? All these chapters with different women is not only about the woman, it's more about Tony himself. Through all this relationship, he understands more about himself. It's like a mirror, because through his relationship with Gong Li, he realized a person who's too obsessed with his past. Through his relationship with Zhang Ziyi, he realized he wants to have a very concrete relationship, and he realized jealousy. And through Fei Wong, he realized, as the robot in the story, he himself is delighted. He don't really appreciate the things that's around him. He only appreciates them afterwards, when they are gone. He can't react to them in real life. So through all these women, he realized more about, know more about himself instead of the woman.
别来了。拍起戏来就一种很自然的一种状态，很真实。那我觉得戏里面演的是我的痛，我觉得会刺痛观众的痛，因为我的痛是很真实的。我当时拍的时候，我整个人会痉挛，我会觉得我就难过的是，以前我拍戏没有体验过。以前拍戏难受，你会是想很多其他的，借鉴其他很多事情啊、人啊，然后你调动自己的情感。那我拍这场戏的时候，我完全没想那么多，我就掉到我的人物里面。我发现我在哭，我发现白灵在哭。她的哭是就是我自己在哭，我痛。我那时候觉得我跟这个人物是合成一体的，我们是一个人。你滚！我这第一次拍戏，感受那么强烈，就是一个真的感情。我很怀念。滚！但是我很怀念，我也很感谢那段日子，他对我的这个人物的塑造，对我的演技有很大很大的帮助，也有很大的提高。
When we are doing 2046, and we agree that this is the best we can do for this kind of movies, this kind of love story, and that's why we want to try something else in the future, to try something more interesting.